Good afternoon, guys. Oh my gosh, Bravo, what are you doing? Happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. It's weird, guys. It feels like Monday, but everything is just off because of Thanksgiving and like Matthew and Jack both being home for like most of the week last week. And then also, because yesterday was snow day for pretty much everybody. And so it didn't feel like Tuesday today, but it is, guys. Our neighbors update on the power outage. Our neighbors have power back on. At least all of their Christmas lights are lit and everything. So I'm assuming everybody has power on over there. It looks like most of those neighbors all have their lights on. It's actually kind of weird though, guys, because I feel like the last like 2 or 3 like, okay, well, this past winter storm, and then I think the last like 2 like storms in the summer that we've had, their power goes out. Like, it's really weird. It's like one really bad storm that we had in our area a few years ago, like everybody's power was out pretty much in our neighborhood, but like they seem to lose power like a lot whenever there is like some type of storm, like any type of storm at all. Like everybody across the block, it seems like they just are the ones that lose power, which is really weird. But I told you how my dad said he heard like a transformer blow or something like that. It would not be fun to not have power in this, like, you know, with almost a foot of snow that we have. So yeah, it was like really bad out. And on top of that today, guys, none of the snow melted, and in fact we actually got a light dusting of snow on top of all of that today. It was like brief, like little flurries today, but it's still like we're still adding on. It's like adding insult to injury at this point with snow. Like, seriously, how on earth is it again November? It's the, what's today, the 29th or something, or 27th? And we're still getting snow, like, and in, like I said, and it's not just like, oh, like one, you know, like if we've gotten snow in November, I feel like it's like one, like, you know, kind of, or maybe 1 or 2 little like dustings of snow and stuff like that, but never like this much snow. And, you know, like I said, and I was kind of like adding on to the amount that we already have, and like a few little like, and it snowed 3 times before this too, before the blizzard, which, like I said, it's crazy, guys. Like, how on earth does this keep happening? I'm already sick of the snow already, and it's not even December. Like, honestly, it's gonna feel like it takes forever to get to Christmas, because it feels like Christmas already. Normally, we are not the type of people either that put our Christmas tree up right after Thanksgiving. I don't remember what we did last year. We might have done it kind of early last year, but normally for us it has to be like the first week of December for us to put up like our Christmas stuff. And like I said, this year was kind of an exception, just because we thought we were going to try and get as much as we could done this weekend, before outside, first off, before the blizzard, which was on Saturday, and then also too because Matthew was home this weekend and we wanted to try and get the stuff up. But he's actually coming home this weekend as well, and we're gonna actually finish that up. But we're not the type of people that typically have our stuff up, like, you know, definitely never before Thanksgiving. We've never had our Christmas tree up, but we're not the type of people that normally have it up like the weekend after Thanksgiving either. But yeah, I think this year is like one of the exceptions, and maybe last year. I feel like we had it up early, like the last few years. I feel like we keep moving it up like earlier and earlier that we get it, like our Christmas tree and stuff like that up. But this year might have been like the first year that we've ever really put it out after Thanksgiving. Like I said, normally it's like sometime in December that we'll do it. And I remember one year we put up our Christmas tree like really late, like it was like maybe 2 or so weeks before Christmas. And it's not even that, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like we still have like fall stuff out and stuff like that, and it's like you only have like a few weeks in like November before like to enjoy the fall decorations. If we like put up like Halloween decorations and then fall decorations, this year we kind of just did fall and Halloween kind of, but normally, and like kind of in the past, I feel like we'll do like some type of like fall-ish Halloween kind of stuff, and then more like fall Thanksgiving stuff. And so our Thanksgiving stuff doesn't stay up for a very long time, and so then we'll like leave it up a little bit past Thanksgiving and then take that down, put our Christmas decorations up, right? Because you have like 25 days in December before Christmas. But you know, then you put it up like earlier, and then you have like over a full month. And so yeah, when did Thanksgiving fall this year? On the 22nd, the day after my birthday. I should know that. And so yeah, it was, you know, over a month if, you know, you put it up like that the day after Thanksgiving or like the weekend after Thanksgiving. And for us, that's like too long. It's like we're waiting for Christmas then. But this year, because of all the snow, it feels like winter already. Like, you know, I feel like in November, at least in the past, we'll have like, you know, still leaves and stuff like that out on the ground, and it still feels like fall. There's no snow on the ground yet. It doesn't really feel like Christmas and winter and stuff like that, so we don't put our stuff up like earlier. And so yeah, now though this year it's like weird because we have snow like this weekend and our Christmas stuff's up, and now it feels like it's Christmas already, and like December, and it's still not December, which is, like I said, weird. And yeah, this weekend it'll finally be December. Like, we still have until the weekend, and then it finally gets to be December. But yeah, like I said, it's just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it feels more like winter, more like Christmas. And it's weird that it's like, I don't know, like I said, just not even November, or it's still November and it's not even into December. But yeah guys, I also don't know what's up with Bliss. She has been yesterday night she slept in my room, and then today she was crying to come in here again, and so Jack let her in here, and she just is sleeping on my bed. But they're sleeping up here, which I'm gonna have to get them to move. Mr. B's up there because I'm going to go to bed soon, and they are not allowed to sleep up here. Honestly though, she slept with me last night, and she came up and was literally laying, like I'm laying like this, right, in my bed. She's like, well actually I was more laying on that side closer to the wall, and she was laying on this side and completely pinned me in, and she kept pushing me closer and closer to the wall, and I was like, Bliss, like, what are you doing? So I'm literally like laying right here next to the wall, and she's laying like right where I am sitting right now. And she was like laying right next to me. I was scared she was actually gonna fall off the bed at one point, but I had like no room, and she was like, we were like back to back too. So yeah, I don't know what she was doing that she wanted to sleep like that. But then on top of that too, she pinned me under my own blanket, so I couldn't even like get out, because I had my blankets on this side all the way up against the wall, and then she's laying on the other part of the blanket here, so I couldn't get out of my blanket. I actually got dishes and laundry done today, and I also edited and uploaded yesterday's vlog. And I actually didn't check to see if we got our sales papers today. I was kind of thinking we weren't going to, only because Thursday was a holiday. Everything's kind of behind. But I haven't checked yet, and I kind of do want to go and check right now. I just don't want to go outside, because even if I stand on our front little, like the doorstep, I'm still going to be freezing cold. And although I won't really necessarily be in the snow, like there's still snow that's like tracked up onto our like our stoop, and it like blew up onto our stoop too. So it's like, if I go out there, I'm gonna have to put boots on, even just to get the mail. So I don't know, like I said, I'm just probably gonna actually look first to see if there is mail, and then maybe I'll grab it. But I don't know why, guys, it's actually kind of creepy outside, like in like the winter when there's like snow and stuff like that on the ground, because it's like white, so it's like reflecting, like the light's reflecting, so it's brighter outside. But yesterday I was actually looking through the window, and the one of our neighbor's pine trees was like hanging really low, and I swear I thought somebody was standing there, and I was like, oh my gosh, why is somebody just standing there in the snow staring at me? But it's like, it casts like weird like effect because it looks brighter outside, but you can see like darker stuff more like prominently against the white snow. And so like I thought, like I saw it like there, and I thought it was like a shadow or like somebody standing there, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And then I was like, oh, it's just a tree. But it like legit freaked me out too, because it's also, like I said, hanging so low, and it's normally like, normally we can stand underneath their tree, but it's actually like on the ground right now, one of the branches. So yeah, our neighbors too across the street from us, we looked, and they have got like a ton of branches down, like a bunch of them snapped off of the like 2 trees I think they have remaining on their property, because just like us, they lost one last year. I told you guys when there was actually a car drove up onto, like, missed the stop or something like that, and another car was coming out that didn't stop or something, and this car like swerved and took out their front porch part of it, and their tree. And so they lost the little tree in front, and then their other big tree just had to come down. I don't know if it was had like disease or something like that. Street has got so many trees down it, but as soon as you get to ours and our neighbors across the street's house, it's like the parting of the Red Sea. Like the heavens just open up and there's like no trees, and it's always so sunny right on our corner of our street, right there, which is like ridiculous. But they have, like I said, they lost 2 trees as well. We have no trees on our property at all anymore. And so yeah, like whatever tree they have left, I think 1 or 2, I know I saw a bunch of branches that are outside, so they lost some. But my mom said too that there was a tree down the street that fell over as well, which I don't think had an effect on their power. I mean, it could have, and that actually could have been what it was instead of the transformer that my dad heard. But like I said, I don't know exactly what happened, but there was a tree that ended up coming down in down the street from us. So yeah, there's some tree damage too from what I've heard as well. But like I say, guys, that's pretty scary. Like, this storm was like actually pretty bad. Like I said, not the amount of snow. We've actually gotten more snow in the past in like other storms and stuff like that. But like I remember one of the ones when I was in high school, I don't think we've ever gotten as much snow as we had that time. But that, and like I think it was just the amount of like wind and like the sleet, and so it was also like icy and everything like that, and like all of that just combined was really bad. But like I said, the amount of snow, not necessarily. I mean, it was a lot of snow, about 1 foot or so, but again, we've got more. It's just, I think everything else on top of that, the wind, the, you know, the sleet, and then it kind of like defrosted a little and froze back over, so everything's like kind of like gross and stuff like that, and just like I said, real icy and everything. So yeah, it wasn't a very good storm. But anyways, guys, I'll see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.